Welcome back, everybody, to video number 6 in the mathematics of pricing and business plan, business management area from Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training. I am Rick Trummer, and we are pricing out. As you remember from yesterday, we priced out wedding packages, but let's price out that commercial job, because this is where a lot of people think that they can't make money under commercial advertising. Completely wrong. There's a ton of money here for people that are doing commercial projects, as long as you're pricing it out accordingly. So we're going to go through kind of a job here. And again, you're going to see a lot of the things that are the same things that I'm going through that I did with the wedding. Figuring out how much time I have invested in the actual project itself. I've got hours spent with customer, the original meeting, 1 hour. The prep plus driving time, all of the prep work, plus the driving to and from the commercial assignment. You've got to put this in. By the way, on our site, ricktrummer.com, you'll be able to go in, and we have a bunch of bidding software in there as well that you can go into and put in your what you're looking for as far as business is concerned, and all of the math gets done. You put in your value per hour. It's all inside of our site. So go ahead on our different products area, and you'll be able to find that there. Location shooting time, 4 hours. You've got your processing, computer timing, all of the stuff. Your timing in front of the computer is just as valuable as it is behind the camera. I can't stress this enough. The new ideas out there are, as soon as you come back to your studio, that your time is worth less all of a sudden. Why? It costs you the same amount to operate your studio on a per hour basis. Doesn't matter if you're outside or inside, you still have to come up with X amount per hour. Why do we charge less in front of our computer than we do behind the camera? It's never made any sense to me. I often have had commercial customers say, well, hurry up and get this shot done so that you can get out of here and get back to the studio. And they think that I'm going to be charging less because I'm in front of my computer screen. And that's couldn't be further from the truth. I have as much time invested in the project in front of the computer as I do behind the camera. So that's why I like to get it done in camera. I like to get it done at the shoot, because it's a lot less work, and sometimes it's a whole lot easier than to try to have to do it inside Photoshop. So remember, your time is still valuable, and it's worth the same amount of money. So if there's any tip that I can give you on this particular bidding assignment, when you're bidding out commercial or whatever, that your time is worth the same no matter what you're doing out there, your value is still the same. So we've got the drop-off meeting, dropping off the individual shots, going through it, etc. Now, these are just areas that you will all have different timing on, and maybe you have some different items, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of how much this assignment would cost if we kind of land in this area. Miscellaneous studio costs, again, costs that you have outside. Now, normally commercial costs have to do with duct tape or things that are actually already a cost of operation, not necessarily a cost of goods. Cost of goods, remember, are variable costs that you have that go into the assignment. In the film days, all of our film costs would be a cost of goods, not a cost of operation. But here, miscellaneous studio costs would be anything that we're using, like duct tape or something that's normally covered under the cost of operation. But again, you're the only one that can say anything about that. So we have 15 hours in on our job. We know we need $108.60 per hour. So we need $16.29 plus the $45. Now we're just billing it out because it's not a cost of goods. It's a cost of operation. And so our total cost is $16.74. Now remember, you have to add in 10% for profit, folks. It's got to be added in on anything. So your total cost for this particular job is $1841.40 minimally. Now that doesn't mean you can't charge a little bit more than that. It just tells you what you minimally have to be charging per hour. You know you need $108.60, but maybe you say, Well, the going rate in this city is 125. You've built your kind of cost of profit margin already in there, but for you, maybe that's something that you're going to have to build in at the end. So everyone is different. You just have to get it down to a point where it doesn't make any sense for you to bid out a job at $75 an hour when you know you need to make $108.60 per hour. Makes no sense. So that's why I always tell people, if you go through this particular exercise, you'll be far better off into the process. So until tomorrow, I'm Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training, and I'll see you on the tube.